Hey, Sir Sick, I just realized something.
What? I know. It's what keeps me going.
We're all going to die one day. One day we're not going to be around here anymore. And
Yeah. Good.
And I just thought about it. That's scary. That's scary to me.
It used to be scary to me.
It
and
used
then
to
I
be.
grew up. You fucking child. Fucking scared of death.
What happens when we're dead? What happens when we're dead, Sir Sick?
You get burnt. Because everybody wants to be burnt these days. Because they're fucking insane.
So the idea of cremation freaks you out.
You said it first before we started talking.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't want to be cremated. I think it's I just think the idea of burning up in an oven is not very graceful. The idea of rotting
we all know
in the ground.
We all know that when you get cremated, you'll still be alive. Because that's just how your life goes.
That's what it is, though. In my mind, I think, what if... See, you would never know if there's still some semblance of awareness or pain.
Like you have that condition where your heartbeat slows down to like a beat every 5 minutes or something insane like that, and you're still like slightly aware, and then you wake up when you're set on fire because fire's the cure for that. Except it's awesome. It's awesome.
There was a Tales of the Crypt episode that I remember like that, and ever since then I've said no cremation, just suffocate me to death under the ground. I don't know what my reasoning is here. It's completely irrational.
I think leave my corpse out in the open until it's a skeleton, and then you can do something with it. But check. I mean, I know it's a skeleton, but check. Yeah. And then I'll be happy. That's what's going to be in my will. I'm going to stink up someone's house real good, or at least a neighborhood.
But the idea of getting buried is freaky too.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to be hung out, like basically like laundry.
Yeah, but then you rot.
So, at least I'm definitely.
No matter what you do, there's going to be insects inside of you. It's just gonna happen.
Well, if they burn you, the insects will probably die.
But then you have to burn.
But then you burn. But then the insects, then the burn. What about the vacuum of space?
I want to be taxidermized. Is that how you say that? I want to be taxidermied.
You want to be? You want to have your insides removed and replaced with sand.
This is the kind of thing we talk about when we've got nothing to talk about, isn't it? But we do have things to talk about.
There's lots to talk about this week. Fucking VidCon
too much to talk about.
I don't even know where to start. I don't even know what you've called this.
First, let's start with a seething jealousy.
What, for the fact that you've never been to anything where you meet up with people, and I have.
I have never had a friend.
Well, I mean, it's not hard to understand why.
I don't understand what you're talking about, but I will say that VidCon looks like a lot of fun. And you said you didn't know the stream title was. It's Garbage Humans with me, Edindro. So you and anybody else on here are sure to be garbage humans, and I have to deal with you. So,
but aren't you just king of the garbage humans? You're so shit that you hang out with garbage humans. Like no one else will hang out with you.
I think I'm nice.
I think I'm lovely.
But
and I hate my audience.
The rest of the world.
Yeah. Fuck my.
I just attract garbage.
By my mug.
That's my curse.
It's garbage.
So anyway, so Sargon of Akkad. This is such a small thing, though. This story, I know everybody already knows it, but Sargon of Akkad at some point this week, I can't keep up because I've been working all week. And I don't get to have fun anymore. But Sargon of Akkad was sitting up in the front row at some Anita Sarkeesian panel. Panel was some feminist panel that Sarkeesian was in. And she, I guess, just went on a tangent. I don't know what sparked it. Do you?
I think just the fact that she knew that, because there were several people there who she didn't like. I think she probably saw a lot of them, but he was like, he made her little fucking devil horns ding with just pure fury and rage. Because
yeah,
you know, when
sitting
someone
up front and
says
center.
that's fucking stupid, they're literally garbage. Especially when the thing you said was fucking stupid.
Forget pedophiles, forget rapists, forget murderers. Sargon Akkad is the worst person.
It's quite hilarious because literally everyone else out there says he's like one of the loveliest guys.
He seems like a really nice guy. But anyway, yeah. So I guess she called him a garbage human.
In regards to that, I just saw the best tweet, which was, "I'm so sorry that this immigrant decided to come to our wonderful country and was harassed."
Oh yeah. And
I was like, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I guess British people don't count as immigrants.
Apparently not, even though totally.
But you see, that's really the extent of, from what I can gather, the extent of anything really happening. What else happened? Like, nothing, right? I mean, it's just a bunch of people looking like they're having a good time. Which
I mean, there's a fair amount of sort of Lacey Green stuff. She did a couple.
She didn't even show up until like yesterday, right?
Yeah, but she had her little cuddle with the picture of the little cuddle with Mr. Avocado, and today she's released like two 2-minute videos that are basically the same video, so a 5-minute video essentially, saying about that, you know, what he's done in big quotes, and I'm not sure like how bad what he did was and how it affected her and how, you know, upset it made her.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. This is a horrible story.
I'm sorry.
What did she do?
She made a video saying that they talked out all the horrible things he did to her, essentially.
Okay.
I couldn't name one, apart from making videos about her when she was being stupid.
She posted this today?
Yeah. And yeah, that's what happened. And I don't know. He apologized, and he even apologized to Anita, saying, I blah, 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 something about, I hope this hasn't happened to you. And it's like, yeah, but I don't know. I mean, obviously, you'd have to see it. I should be giving you homework now. Jesus
goddamn Christ! You've talked for so long, and I still have no idea what happened. She did they reconcile? Is that what happened?
They reconciled. That's what that picture was. Right. Before the picture, they had like a really long chat about how what he's done has affected her. But I couldn't tell you what it is that he's done because I don't think he did anything wrong. He didn't do nothing. He criticized her, and some of his audience are cunts. You know, some of her audience are cunts. So what? Everybody has cunts in their audience. We can't get rid of them. So what are you going to do?
Yeah.
And I didn't like the precedent of him. I mean, okay, you apologize to someone when you're in front of them, or you're nice to them when you're in front of them. I get that. You know, people and being friendly is great, but I still don't think he did anything that was worthy of apologizing for, necessarily.
I mean, you can always apologize to someone for the way you've made them feel.
Yeah. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings, but that doesn't mean that I'm sorry I did what I did.
It wasn't, well, I mean, it wasn't personal, or I didn't mean to make you feel that way or whatever. I don't know. You can always sort of just say, I didn't realize you took it that way. Because I don't think anybody who has talked shit about Lacey Green ever really thinks that they're doing any real damage to her. Almost ever. Right? No. Like, except ironically for most of the feminists right now who say some pretty terrible things.
They are going out of their way to upset her. That's the thing. Like when you or I make a video, or anybody that we know that we talk to regularly make a video about anyone, we're not actively trying to upset that person. We're not actively trying to.
You can't speak for everyone, but the general idea.
No, can't. But essentially, I don't believe that anyone I know is that much of a like going out of their way to upset someone. I wouldn't do that because you know, if I call you a cunt or I make up some creative insult, it's more for the entertainment value. And I presume that if the person ever sees it, that they know that's what it's for. I'm being a dick for the sake of being a dick, not to actually. I don't know.
Right.
It might just be a thick skin thing, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and like when I put the white YouTuber in chat here, when I put him on a timeout, like that's just me. That's just, you know, it's not meant to be taken too seriously. I don't want him to go off and kill himself or anything like that. I mean that's a choice that one individual could make,
you know.
But I'm not making it for him.
The kill yourself thing, you know, it's a positive step.
Exactly. You know, I mean, well, no, it's just an option that people have. I like to say that. I mean, now and then,
remember,
let
folks,
people know what their options are.
You could just kill yourselves, all of you.
You could, everybody could, literally everybody could, and it is a way out. People keep telling you it's not a way out, but it's literally like the most.
It's the way out.
Way out.
There's no other way out.
It's probably the best.
There's someone called the Black YouTuber.
You know, no, it's him. You know, he's got like 3 of these too. I'm just gonna keep doing it. Fuck you, dude.
That's amusing though. That amuses me. I like that.
Now, black YouTuber, you said you were gonna kill yourself. Please don't, or do. It's your choice. Personal responsibility.
I'm just enjoying that. That's a shame that doesn't show up.
I've literally never done this on my channel, but he brings it out of me. He brings it out of me.
It just makes you so angry. It's probably the Chris Warski thing. That's just that's built up some sort of super resentment, hatred. It's like you think you think that normal Andy is Asian because, and just you turn green and then you start deleting comments randomly.
Yeah, so I mean, the whole VidCon thing for me is I can't follow any. It doesn't seem to be anything really happening apart from just people having fun. But people are making a huge deal about things. Yeah, I'm really jealous because I'm not having fun. I'm having a miserable week. But
yeah, you got that job you wanted, and now you have to do it. Fuck.
Exactly.
No one told you this.
It's just an endless cycle of getting jobs and promotions and raises, and then being
so much money, attractive women throwing themselves at you, and all the drugs.
Yeah,
and the coke.
And then you have to do all that stuff. Shit, man. I just want to hang out and play video games until I'm dead. Yeah, that's all I want. But anyway,
I received. If we want different non-VidCon news, I received a not copyright strike, the other one, community guideline strike.
Okay.
Was well fucking happy about that.
What was that for?
That was for disagreeing with a black person. A really fucking racist black person. Holy shit.
Black people can only be wrong if they agree with us.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
If a black person disagrees with you, that's the first sign that they're correct. And that it's a crime if you disagree.
Yeah, so I'm currently waiting for them to make any sort of formal response to that. I'm going to assume they're going to go, yeah, that you're definitely hate speech, and you know, your rebuttal to him saying that he fucking hates white people.
Dude, you know what? I don't actually know if I've seen this video or not. One of the big problems I feel like I'm going to have on this is that
you don't have time to do anything anymore.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up. Yeah. Now, I will bring this up since we're on that path. I don't fucking know when I'm going to do videos anymore. I haven't figured it out yet because Sunday is the one full day that I could theoretically dedicate.
But it's Sunday.
But it's fucking Sunday.
Yeah, he's got to go to church and shit.
Yeah, I guess
got to worship.
Some of the things I want to do, you could refer to as going to church, but I don't want
euphemism for hard anal.
It could mean that. It could mean going to a bar. It could mean other things, illegal things, maybe. I don't know. But the point is, I want to have a life. Like especially now that I'm back to making regular, reliable sums of money that I can use to actually have a life when I'm not slaving away for that money. So I don't know. I'm not saying I'm going to stop doing videos, but this is the first time in a good while where 2 live streams are back to back on my channel. And I know a lot of people don't like that, so I feel bad, but everybody's just going to have to go fuck themselves at this point because I can only do so much, and I'm only willing to do so much. So
do you know what? Do you know what would be really fun?
I feel like I missed so many. There's so many fucking things that I wanted to do videos about. That seem like the time's already passed, and it doesn't. I don't know. I'm just trying to sort it out at this point and adapt to the new schedule. So bear with me. Things will happen.
I think it would be really hilarious if someone really big like shouts you out and you get like an extra 10,000 subscribers now. So hi, welcome to the channel. Don't expect anything.
I'm past the point of feeling pressure, though, so that's good.
You are planning on continuing to do these, though, aren't you?
These will still happen because everything worked out really nicely for this.
Yeah, you did that on purpose. You were like walked in with right. You got to understand. I am Edindro Whitehall. My Saturday.
If these streams don't happen, you'll be ruining the lives of literally tens of people.
Maybe even dozens.
So, oh, geez. These timeouts aren't long enough.
No, clearly not. Do you want to give me a... I've got to say something. If you give me moderation, I'll keep on top of him.
I am so anti-moderation, I literally have no idea how to do these things.
Well, if I say... You're probably just going to ban me. Something you can click on the dots by my name, and then you can turn me into a moderator.
Oh, okay.
Deletes, kicks me off channel. Whoops.
Okay, that's easy enough. Oh no, I accidentally made white YouTuber the moderator. That would be funny, but I'm not gonna.
Right, there we go. And so
so this is the thing. It's like there's a lot of energy out there. Everybody is fucking making me feel like there's a lot to talk about. But when I look at everything and I have things terribly explained to me by you, there's really nothing to talk about, is there? Like, how much can you get out of Sargon of Akkad? Okay, I guess he started a petition. And now people are pulling the "you're a hypocrite" thing because of deplatforming. When really all he's asking VidCon to do, I guess, from what I can tell,
is follow their own rules,
follow their own guidelines, and not.
It's almost like he's trying to make a point. I don't know.
Yes. And
I would do.
But then I am on the note of really you're going to do a letter writing campaign. You're going to do a petition.
I wouldn't do that. I would just ask them to. I would send them a message directly and say seriously.
And then I would just relish in the tension for a little bit. But
it's still very amusing. Someone said if Sargon is a garbage person, does that make her a dumpster fire? Which I quite like.
Yeah, what's with the stealing of, or maybe the repackaging of Philip DeFranco's catchphrase there?
Which one? Where?
Garbage person. That's Philip DeFranco says garbage. I don't hear anybody else say garbage person.
I suppose.
I'm sure they do.
Right. I'd heard it.
He does it all the time.
But he does do it all the time. Maybe she watches Philip DeFranco.
I can't imagine.
He's a bit of a problematic person.
Yeah, he's pretty troublesome. Yeah.
Did you invite me on just to piss off the white YouTuber?
Yeah.
Yeah, we care that much about the white tuber.
Oh, the white tuber?
Yeah, the white tuber. Fuck off.
Well, hello, everyone.
Oh,
hey, Sinatra, how you doing? I see your new avatar is in effect. It looks like garbage. I like the lion better.
It's not a lion.
It is totally a lion.
Oh, whatever.
That I definitely did to piss him off. Stealing his joke and just delivering it flatly like that is exactly.
He said, "God fucking damn it."
Is it like last year again?
I made like $30.
Avatar.
I made $30 by the white YouTuber just being super annoying last night.
Yeah, just like offering. Say if you tip X amount, we'll ban white YouTuber from this stream.
And he just kept coming back on another account.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. So Sinatra, you actually are better at keeping up on Twitter than probably the both of us. Is there any other fucking thing happening that's worth even fucking talking about?
The only thing that I saw was brought to my attention by Bearing Cab, and that's Garrett, the big fat dude who looks like a virgin, had a complete meltdown over Lacey Green and Sargon taking a picture together.
Oh God.
And let me see if I can pull up the
See, it's like it's not news, but they keep making news out of it.
Well, it's not news, but their reactions is worth talking about. At least
I imagine it's pretty fucking funny.
It's also getting old to me. Like it's also just this is the same way they react like every time, and it's like to me it's sort of losing its punch. It's not that funny anymore.
The one
it's
tweet
just sort of frustrating.
The one tweet I have is from him. It says they got Lacey Green, and God knows how many of her 1.5 million audience members. We are utterly destroyed. She was never a true activist or ally.
We got her. We got her to speak to us.
We got
Well, that's the thing, isn't it?
To her videos, she's really still very much a progressive feminist.
Yeah,
like kidnapped Lacey Green.
She hasn't actually changed. I mean, why are they
she hasn't changed her opinions, but I think she's changed her presentation and she stopped telling people what they have to do.
Well,
I was thinking about this the other day, why certain videos do annoy me and why certain ones don't. And it's when someone tells me what I have to do, and I'm like, fuck you, essentially.
And it makes you want to do whatever it is less.
Yeah, or the opposite, or just be a total dipshit.
That is true.
I think it's the anti-authoritarian streak.
She's dropped the well, then again, I mean, I don't feel like she really ever fully had that moralist kind of this is the way you must behave attitude.
Maybe
she had it to an extent.
She had it enough. Sometimes she would make me cringe.
Just her reaction after the election was definitely cringeworthy.
Yeah, and that was her being a reactionary, but yeah, I don't know.
But whatever. Ed's muted himself for some reason.
I just like I had to have a cough there because I'm dying of lung cancer.
Just cough.
The you don't want to hear me cough on.
I really do. It's the only way I can come. It's the only way I can come, for fuck's sake.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot to respect with what Lacey's doing. But at the end of the day, she hasn't changed, and everybody's acting like she's changed her stance fully. She's, it's very telling. It's very telling when just being open to other ideas and not hating the fucking guts, not wanting to burn alive the people you disagree with, is something that is this much controversy.
Well, Kat Black is trying to kind of do the same thing. She made a video, and I think the title of the video was "I'm turning my back on feminism," and it had just like a ton of dislikes. Like, so you just
is it a joke?
Yeah, she was just trying to clickbait.
Well, I mean, Milo Stewart almost immediately after Lacey Green did her thing did a similar thing. It was terrible. Yeah. It was terrible, but that kind of like, oh, I'm trying to be more open, but I'm also too mentally damaged to understand what that means.
And that's when Shuan had lost her mind too.
How so?
Because after Milo Stewart made her video, Shuan Head's like, maybe gender is a spectrum. Maybe facts don't really matter. I swear to God, one of the things in her video was akin to, maybe we need to be more aware of feelings and less aware of facts.
Well, I mean, I saw Lacey's gender video, and I didn't agree with the whole thing. I guess there's just not too much being said in it, but like. She is pointing out something that is worth noting that probably we don't mention enough is that a lot of people talk about gender in very different ways to the point where we're not even talking about the same thing when we argue about it. Sometimes.
That's one thing that I was thinking. I watched that video and she probably does actually have a genuinely unique perspective that a lot of people just don't.
I mean, it's something
In that
I've
way.
acknowledged. I think to some degree we've all acknowledged it. But we see the thing that really gets us pissed off, though, is the thing that she's starting to drop. So I don't necessarily give a shit what ridiculous ideas she has about gender. She said that shit about the, other mammals have biological sex, but they don't have genders. They can't be man or woman. As if man and woman is
even though they do have gender roles and all that. So.
Yeah, as if man and woman is what denotes gender. It really, what the words man and woman denote is human, right? Yeah. So they have male and female. I was literally about to say male and female is across all species except microbes. Yeah, so animals do have genders. I don't understand your point, but still, I liked her general idea. Is just finally one of them saying, we're not really talking about the same thing necessarily all the time. And maybe if we, at least acknowledge that, we can, if each side acknowledges that, we can get a little bit somewhere. But see, I'm fine disagreeing with someone on something like that, which is why I can point to a few feminists, out there and say, I don't really have a problem with that feminist. I mean, I disagree with all the shit that this person says, but this person isn't exactly what you were saying, isn't telling me what I have to do, be, say, and all of that. Well, they're just giving an opinion. In the gender argument, where I think the main split is when they go, there's 76 genders. What they want is they want their expression to be validated in a solid, concrete way. Except, like, I feel like I'm descended from owls. That's not a gender. That's just how you want to express yourself, and it doesn't need to be solidified for you to feel better about it. Yeah, and I'm of the mind, too, with this whole... They always like to conflate things. Like, no, I really don't want C16, to pass. But I think most people in an environment, and it's within reason, too. I don't think the Z's that's not ever going anywhere. It's unintuitive. But, like, if somebody's to be referred to as she, most of the time people are just because we don't like conflict. If a bloke walks in and it's clearly a bloke, but he's wearing a dress and got a wig on, he's referring to me as she. I'm probably gonna call you a girl just to be nice. Well, yeah. Well, that's the thing. Is I think what happens when I don't. The bullshit that you have to go through. But I shouldn't have to go to jail if I accidentally fuck up and call this guy a guy when he's a blatant guy. Thinking of you, Riley. I don't understand how they can continue, and then it gets passed into law. I don't. Somebody said no. I don't say everyone literally doesn't like. I say most people don't like conflict, at least on their day to day. Somebody sent me a picture of Riley before he became Riley, and when he was still Justin. And you would totally bang that chick. Riley was a handsome guy. I knew it. Riley's kind of a sexual ambiguous name, though, isn't it? Like a dude can be called Riley. Yeah. He wrote a book, and I forget what the book was called. I like big butts, and I'm sorry. Trans lesbian, Chronicles of a Trans Lesbian. Oh, here it is. Oh, I found the picture. The book. I Will Kill You All by Riley. I'm losing track of the thread here. Who wrote a book? Was it Riley? Justin. Justin Riley. Okay, Justin Riley. He looks just like a normal dude. No, he doesn't look normal. He looks kind of like a high school shooter, but he looks relatively like normal. A 5-year-old. It's weird. He looks like the kid who shot up the preschool. He looks like a microphone. He looks like a microphone. He does. He looks like the dude who shot up the preschool. Oh, I want to sing into his head. Do not have porn. No, that wasn't his name. Adam. Oh, let's check. Let's check for porn. Kind of looks like this dude a little bit. God damn it! Oh my god! Yeah, a little bit. That's terrifying. Like that dude grew up, and didn't shoot up a school. Just wrote books. Wow. He shot up my brain when I tried to edit one of his videos. Oh god, that super hyper, no spaces between any of the words, no breaths. Oh, I hate it so much. Now, I've had that picture you showed. I've had that thrown at me and be like, he looks like a normal dude. He looks really effeminate in that picture, and I don't understand why you guys. Well, he has an effeminate figure. It does look like a boy, though. He has really. He still looks like a boy.
really small
Oh,
shoulders and like no muscle mass. He looks very feminine, but
Yeah.
I mean, he looks feminine no matter what.
I was going to say you wouldn't mistake him for a girl, but again.
Do you think he's just going with that instead of being called a girly boy? He's just saying, you know what, I'm a girl.
I'm going to be a
And
girl.
then-
I'm going to be a boy girl.
I think he might have been teased so much as a kid. Like, oh,
Yeah.
you fucking sissy. He's like, oh, maybe I am a girl.
I can just sort of latch on to this new trend. See that another kid would have handled that differently. He would have shot up a preschool, and that's perfectly
look at
reasonable.
that. Jesus. Just grow a pair, not tits. More
Shoot up a
balls.
preschool, you fucking pussy.
Jesus.
So anyway, yeah. So I don't know. I it's just this weird kind of trend where it's like, okay, yeah, well, you're putting on makeup and you're saying you're a girl, and I know guys who have put on makeup and they're not trans or anything. They don't claim an identity. They just say I like wearing makeup, and
I mean, that's what the 80s was about.
Yeah, it's all of the 80s. Yeah, I like wearing makeup, listening to David Bowie, and fucking random chicks. But that's all he's doing. He's fucking this chick, this pig nosed chick.
Yeah, he just is. Well, I wouldn't go as far
Fiona?
to say he's the new David Bowie because that would just make me have to kill myself.
That's
That's offensive.
I think Aunt Fiona is a very cute girl.
Who?
Yeah, in that sort of like mutt dog kind of way.
You have a dog avatar.
Yeah, big dog. I wouldn't fuck it.
I think
I
Anita's. Everyone gives me shit about this, but I think Anita Sarkeesian's really attractive too.
Really
I
attractive?
think it's.
I think it's
too
because I
much
know she's
scowl.
super tiny, and I like tiny chicks because I'm a massive.
Because
human
you're a
being.
fucking pervert.
I will say, I don't think her face is fucked, but and her body's getting there. But I mean, she's still relatively.
She's got a few good
fuckable.
years left on her.
I wouldn't kick her out of bed on a cold night, but it wouldn't be my first
Right.
option. She's gonna find this and share it as harassment.
She's the kind of person that,
Ranting
She's
monkey
the kind
said
of person that
Christy
you tell you-
Winters.
Christy Winters.
Ugh.
Sorry.
Maybe you've got like a weird, like teacher / mom thing.
Okay, well, let's address a problem with our streams. Apart from the fact that they're boring, the talking over each other is something I get criticized for a lot, and I don't know how to fix it. And what just happened here that nobody acknowledged, except for me right now, is that I talked over Sinatra, and then as I was apologizing for talking over Sinatra, Sir Sick talked over me. What are
I
we
didn't
going
even
to do?
notice. I didn't even-
I try to be good about that,
Yeah, I'm trying to
but I understand that it's hard to do when you have 3 people in a stream. It's like
get
you're
out,
out
Sinatra.
and we're not having a super structured stream.
Now,
Shit, we would have a conversation about at a bar or something.
I love that did you unmute yourself but still like not stop talking?
Yeah, I paused it like you would do a VHS tape.
You just picture that's cool, man. You've learned that trick.
This obviously happens to him so much.
And it's always
Chase
from
Mitchell's
one aspect.
Fisty is like a melted candle. I agree. I've actually said that.
That
I
Chrissy
actually-
looks like
she's
a
like a-
melted candle.
Yeah, she looks like her skin is like running away from her.
It's like when they open up the Ark of the Covenant. She looks like she.
I
works in
can't
a wicking
imagine,
shop.
like, this is. I'm
Yeah,
starting to
she
feel
does.
like this is harassment. Yeah.
She does. She looks like she does tarot.
She looks like, she does look very hippy dippy.
And the glasses aren't helping either because I think those glasses are straight out of '73.
What I really don't like about her is just the way she talks.
Yeah,
She doesn't even have an annoying voice. It's literally the way she talks.
Hey guys, we're here to talk about the robust feminist argument.
Today we're here to talk about bearing again. Bearing.
I don't think you actually understand the concept of the protected class.
Actually, funnily enough, talking about bearing and Christy Winters, that's literally was my introduction to you. Was you having a go at Christy? You're a bitch.
Oh yeah,
And
you're a
doing
bit.
the voice back at her.
First, that was
Faggot. I'm
first
not
thing.
gay, I swear. Good shit. Good times. You need to make more content. Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
I think the last time he made any content is when we did the Better Than BuzzFeed video a year ago ish, a little bit less than a year ago.
Who?
the last time I did content.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Hey.
That was a
dude,
joke because you
gotta-
don't do content in forever.
Oh.
Ah, man, I don't know. I don't
both
know who
felt
watched
that.
Pulled a white YouTuber. I'm sorry, guys.
You made me sad. Yeah, so what else? I mean, if Garrett freaking out doesn't fucking interest me. Fucking Lacey Green taking a picture with Sargon of Akkad. It's like, oh, well, that's more of the same, story that's been going on. It's and oh no, everybody's freaking out. How fucking far can I take this anymore?
Do you guys think we'll get invited to the Lacey Green Chris Ray Gun wedding?
No, nobody knows who we are.
I will.
I know who we are.
I do, but I don't really know
I have
you
no
guys.
idea who any of you people are. Get out of my house.
Yeah, I
Going
mean,
straight Bernie Sanders on us. Who are you?
I just, yeah. And I am getting kind of sick of hearing about Lacey Green. I am getting sick of it.
You have an article, don't you, Ed?
Oh, that I think that article's old though.
So it was pretty funny,
I am in full support.
and it was hot. I'm gonna find it.
I'm in full support of the trading Lacey Green for shoe on head. I'm okay with that.
Okay, I don't care either way.
Why do you hate her so much?
You hate
I just
Lacey?
think
Oh, shoe on. Why do you care?
because
Yeah.
I don't like it, so I'm talking about it.
But
I also
why do you
don't
care?
I also don't like California rolls. You want me to talk about that too?
No, I don't want you to talk at all. Your voice irritates me.
Well, that's fine. I've
deeply
got to
to
go in
myself.
like 10 minutes to get ready for my own stream.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
Who invited you? Oh god.
It definitely
Hey.
wasn't me.
Did you literally just come onto my stream to plug your stream?
You fucking piece of
No,
shit.
but what
Well,
I do have a
everyone will
question.
know which one to avoid now, anyway.
Why does your
What's your
thing say
question?
garbage humans with Edindro if it's on your channel?
Because I'm not a garbage human. You guys
Yeah,
are.
that's the joke.
Fucking keep up.
But
Okay.
Tish.
All right, thanks. All right,
guess it's
yes,
not
This is why you don't get invited anywhere good.
If I had
Hey.
to explain it.
and Edindro, you are definitely a garbage human. We are all garbage humans. We've
I'm a really nice
criticized
guy.
the feminism gods, which automatically means we're fucking assholes.
I'm really nice to feminists.
I say cunt sometimes.
Oh, dude, sick. That means you're going directly to jail, I think.
I've never said that word in my
I
life.
haven't heard someone make that you can't use genitals as an insult argument in ages.
I heard it
Yeah, it's been
recently.
a
Where
while.
did I hear it?
I want to have a go at someone for using that argument because it's so fucking dumb.
I think in the video I collabed with Undoomed, the chick in the video said something to the effect of when toxic masculinity means if you call a man a pussy, you're making pussies bad. I mean,
Well, what if you call a woman a pussy? Oh, you're making pussies bad again, and now you're
no,
applying it to a
it
woman.
was in
even
Anita's
worse.
new video that she did it.
Was it? Ugh.
Yeah,
what?
the unmanning of Trump.
The unmanning of Trump.
Yeah, and she made it. She said it was homophobic that there were the pictures of Putin and Trump kissing and shit.
Oh, come on, that's fucking hilarious. She needs to grow a sense of humor, really. That's her problem. Or she needs a good Sinatra dicking, apparently.
I don't know. Once you start having a sense of humor, her whole career is over.
Ooh.
Oh, shit, yeah. You are very, very roboty.
You've got some ping going on there, buddy.
Wait. Is it fixed?
Is it gone?
No.
Is it fixed? Is it
No.
fixed? Is it fixed now?
It's literally getting
No.
worse.
Is it getting worse now?
Yeah. Anyways,
Is it better now?
if I shout.
It sounds like you're talking into one of
Hey.
those distorters that you would buy at the dollar store.
I don't think there's anything I can do. Hang on.
You fine now.
Am I good?
Now that you're looking to fix it, it's like, oh shit, no point.
I think it was probably just a blip. Whatever. Keep just talk about stuff. I don't give a shit today.
Guess where I'm going in a few hours?
Where are you going in a few hours, you fucking
Going to
shill?
Satsu Two Senses house.
Who the fuck is that?
He's a black dude. He's a token black dude.
Yeah, he lives
Are you going to go lynch again? For fuck's sake!
No, I'm giving him some equipment. He lives really close to me.
You told me you were going to stop lynching. You
I don't
told
think
me. You promised
they're not
me.
real black people if they agree with us. Didn't you know that?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but you can still lynch him.
Yeah, but it's not the
That's
same.
Yeah, but it's more permitted, so it's not as taboo.
So it's not as fun. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no point in lynching someone if someone isn't shaking their head at you.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the
lynching in 2017?
Did you see the fucking? You know what nobody's talked about that I heard of was that kid who died, the kid from North Korea who came back.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. He got 15 years hard labor for stealing a banner.
Yeah, it wasn't even a banner; it was just a poster.
Yeah, it's basically a piece of paper.
Yeah,
yeah, that shit was fucked. And
he came back, and half of his brain was missing and shit.
He came back in a coma and died shortly after. And they were like,
he made it to Cincinnati.
He just took a painkiller and went to sleep. And
no, they said he got botulism.
Yeah, they said he got botulism or something. Went to sleep after taking a painkiller and then coma.
And half of his brain melted.
It was being beaten senseless. I'm sure they don't do that in North Korea.
And the parents came out and they were like, our son could have been released as soon as it happened, but the Trump or the Obama administration kept telling us not to make a big deal out of it and to keep quiet.
Fucking hell. I would have made such a big deal out of it. I'd have told everyone who would listen.
And BuzzFeed and Salon were like, he couldn't use his white privilege in North Korea. We should all take a lesson from North Korea.
Yeah, let's send you lot to North Korea. Yeah. Please, fuck you guys. Anybody who fucking used that as a way of fucking being a cunt just needs to die. And I know that's technically me being a cunt about it, but
I'm not claiming to be tolerant like they are.
Well, that's true. I couldn't believe some of that shit. It made me so fucking angry. Like,
I couldn't imagine being that kid because the kid was young. He was like,
he was a kid. He was a little kid.
He was 24. He was young, like a little. Well, I'm 23, but
and he looked very young.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He looked like he was like 18.
Yeah.
But he went over there when he was 20.
He didn't. And people, they were saying like, he thought he could get away with it because it was white. No. He thought he could get away with it because it's a piece of fucking paper. And they were like, he should have respected their laws. How the fuck would he know?
Yeah, that's the number one argument I keep saying. Well, he should have respected their laws. Who the fuck?
You just wouldn't think. And anybody, if it had been a black person, you'd have been fucking berating them. But because it was a white person, you're all masturbating your fucking heads off, and it's ridiculous.
If it was a black person, they'd say, those racist North Koreans, we have to go over there and carpet bomb all of Korea.
Yeah. I really don't know. Like, there's part of me that wants to do something about them, obviously, because they're just fucking horrendous. But what do you do? What do you do about North Korea that isn't horrendous?
Well, North Korea has. North Koreans have what's it like a kill switch button? Is that if anybody fucks with them, they level Seoul and kill a few million people.
I don't know where Seoul is.
Ton of Seoul, South Korea.
All right, fair enough.
They have I think 22,000 artillery shells aimed at Seoul. So the minute someone fucks with them, Seoul's getting destroyed.
That's the sign of a strong leadership.
And that's God the damn. Thing is North Korea has South Korea by the balls. So if anybody fucks with North Korea, they're like, well, we're killing everybody right here. Because they can't.
I would move out of Seoul for starters.
Yeah, I don't know why anyone lives in Seoul. But
I suppose there's the whole I'm not going to let them stop me from leading my life. But yeah.
No, fuck that. They're crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't start hanging out on the fucking crazy neighbor's doorstep just because he's crazy and he keeps telling you to fuck off and aiming a shotgun at you. You just don't go near the crazy bastard.
Well, the thing is they have nukes. North Korea has nukes, but they don't have ICBM nukes.
Yeah, they don't have the range. They just
They have the kind of nukes they have to kick out of an airplane after they fly over a place.
Yeah, they're not. Let's be fair. They're not nuking anywhere, quote unquote, important. Sorry.
And they can't even hit Japan with an ICBM, so their missile range is shit.
Yeah.
But their artillery range is going to fucking destroy part of South Korea and kill a few million people. That's why no one's acted on it yet.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Why was this kid in North Korea?
He was with a missionary group, I think.
Oh, god damn it!
Why are missionary groups going into North Korea?
Because they're
to help people, I imagine. Because they think
help
North Koreans something good. Well, I suppose they are technically doing something good, but
to help North Koreans get killed. Like, I don't understand this whole scenario. And how are they being let into North Korea to begin with?
Well, did you ever see I think it was Time did a documentary on North Korea where they got a camera crew and pretended to
Vice.
be. Was it Vice?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's a different. Vice went into North Korea, but they were like locked in like a tour, and it was very like restricted thing. They don't let very many people into North Korea.
No, Time. I think it was Time. They pretended to be doctors doing cataract surgery, and they were just going.
So North Korea takes in people. Yeah, but why would they let in a ministry group? Are they They're not Christian.
No, but I
don't
think
understand.
they needed I think they needed the help. Like,
oh Jesus!
When this all happened, they were going through all their food shortages.
Yeah, well,
because they wanted to prove how nice of a dam they could build and how advanced they were, and they built this amazing dam that flooded all the fucking flooded all the farmland.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh God, I got visions of Trump. North Korea. I really do.
It ends up being not a wall, but a dam in it.
I don't like the idea
America. America actually needs space for water to come out of the bottom into Mexico. That's why Mexico is like that thin line. It's all water coming from America, and the wall is just going to flood all of America. I love that idea.
I don't want to go that route. I don't want to go. Trump is a fascist. But I am making a little too many comparisons between him and Kim Jong-un.
There are comparisons to be made. The minute that Trump's haircut becomes illegal, I will be on board with you.
Or mandatory.
Well, it's not that bad.
I would fucking kill myself if I had that haircut.
It's very.
I would jump off the nearest fucking bridge. No, not that haircut.
Did you see the Trump
haircut, or is it just all it'll do anymore?
No, Jimmy Kimmel fucked it up.
That's just what it does.
He wakes up just like that. Jimmy Kimmel fucked it up. He looks like he has like really long hair, and that's how he combs it so it doesn't look as long.
He's balding, and it's like a comb over, right?
No,
I imagine it's probably a comb over.
It's hair in the front. It might be thinning towards the back, but Jimmy Kimmel run his hands through it and fucked it up, and he just pushed it right back into place and sat there and let it happen.
Fair enough. I mean, people. Here. I think there is a when a man can go balding with dignity, there's a certain respect that you get, and no one knows what the fuck is going on with Trump's hair.
I'm balding with dignity right now.
Are you?
Your pubes don't count.
No, I'm starting to get a pretty gnarly widow's peak, though.
I've got a pretty gnarly widow's peak. But
my head is starting to look like Vegeta.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, it's okay, but then you catch me like in a photo, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, I just call it
thinning hair at the front as well. The hair there's actually quite a lot of hair at the front, but it's really thin.
Yeah,
and if you take a photo of it with a really bright flash, it makes it go invisible, so I look really fucking bald.
Or if you're looking at it, it looks
like that.
It looks really
Trump has got Trump uses like a whole can of Aquanet on his hair.
That's why he thinks that global warming is a hoax, because all the Chinese make the hairspray.
Is there a product that is literally like hair in a can, or is that just a ridiculous made up thing?
So Speaking of
it's a
balding with
joke.
dignity, I got a good anecdote for you, and I'm going to jump off and start getting ready for my stream. I worked with a guy for several years, and you could tell he was bald. He was a light-skinned, dark guy. He had like a little bit lighter skin, and you could tell where the hair was on his head because it was three-dimensional. Like the hair sticks out of the head, and you could tell where it is.
Oh no!
But he had a hairline in the front tattooed on.
Oh god!
So half of his hair was like a tattoo and flat to his scalp, and you could see that it wasn't hair, and then he had actual hair.
That's a weird thing to do.
It was really
Well, you know,
weird.
these kids fucking with the fucking they basically take like fucking Crayola markers and draw their eyebrows on. It's the ugliest thing.
Oh
Yeah, it's
yeah,
really-
kids. You mean chicks?
Why is that?
I don't know
why
any
is that-
boys who do that.
I'm sure there are plenty now. I mean, why is that a thing? Why do they think that looks good?
I know the only person that I have ever known that does that only does it because they shaved their eyebrows once and they didn't grow back.
I know someone who did that.
Yeah, and they were like, "Shit!" Now they actually have to draw their eyebrows on every day
And I think old
Why did
people's
they shave their
eyebrows just
eyebrows?
fall off at a
because they
certain-
thought they would. I mean, eyebrows do usually grow back, but if you're really fucking unfortunate, apparently they don't.
This is
But
like a prank, like a.
no, it was a chick, and she wanted to like be fancy and draw them on when she was quite young. She was like in her teens or something, and she did it,
Right.
shaved them off, and drew them on. And was like, yay! And then they never grew back, and now she has to draw them on every day, and she's a little bit gutted about that, and I would be too.
Well, that's
Well,
the
it seems-
patriarchy in action.
Well,
It
yeah, the
seems like
patriarchy.
a relatively large annoyance to your daily life. You
It
get some
seems like a
makeup
big-
on. I wonder if she's ever left her house without her eyebrows
bet.
and wondering why people look at her like she's a cancer patient all day.
And she's surprised by how people treat her, but you can't tell. No,
No.
because
No,
the eyebrows.
no, man. I'm sorry.
I think that's a good joke.
It got me a little after. It got me a little after.
It got me when I finally got it.
It kicked in. But that's a hell of a story. I think I would just stop. I think if everyone got rid of their eyebrows tomorrow, nobody would notice.
I
think we'd all
would.
notice.
I would.
Like really, really quickly. We could
No.
eventually get used to it.
We would get used to it, but everyone would notice
I don't
because
think.
they'd notice
pretty-
themselves. They'd
That'd
notice
be pretty
themselves. They're
fucked
like,
up.
"Where are my eyebrows?" And then you'd think everybody's looking at me because I don't have eyebrows.
No,
and then you
if-
start
if
looking at them
nobody-
and see their no eyebrows and go, "Oh my god, they haven't got eyebrows either."
What the
freak."
fuck? We need to have a political like conversation about this. About what
If
this
it just happened,
Right.
and everyone's eyebrows were gone, you wouldn't notice.
Do you know
there
what?
would be a war.
This
there would
sounds
be
like
a
communism to me.
I don't know what you're talking about. Like this would literally destroy planet Earth if everybody's eyebrows went away.
What would
there
be
would
the
be
mechanism
blood.
for the eyebrow disappearing?
Aerosol cancer.
Aerosol
Yeah,
gas.
global warming.
It just
Global
eats the
warming.
follicles.
The first sign of global warming is like your eyebrows.
That seems legit.
All right, I
Alright,
got to go
yeah.
get ready for my stream, guys. Thank you for
Alright,
hanging
thank
out
God.
for a bit.
All right, dude. Thanks for coming.
Anyone who wants to come check it out, talking to Aiden Paladin.
No, don't.
don't
Alright.
go to
It'll
his
be
stream.
shit.
They're really bad. They're
No,
really
it's-
bad.
I'm actually having a real conversation.
Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Go
We're
ahead,
gonna-
plug it. I'm fine with
Aiden,
this.
Aiden Paladin and I are going to be talking about universal basic income.
Oh,
All right.
God.
That is an interesting subject, to be honest.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
I
It
find
actually-
it interesting.
It is very interesting. All right, I'm leaving now. Bye.
I just want to rob banks. That's all I want. Take care, man. That would be great.
So, universal basic income. That's still their topic. No.
God,
Yeah,
no.
you don't need it, so you don't care.
I know. I know. Sorry. Yeah. Once I'm out of the shit house, I don't give a shit about poor people.
You're like
Don't
an
give a sh-
activist for poor people problems until you're not one, and then you're
Until
like,
I'm not
"Fuck
one."
you guys!
Yeah.
I'm voting conservative."
At least I'm honest about it. Other people lie. It's interesting to me as long as I need it. I'm really totally for welfare when I need welfare. Anyway,
I found it quite funny when people found out that what's his name? Shit, he played Frasier, Kelsey Grammer.
That's right.
And
Glad
and
I
everyone
could help.
found out that he was a conservative, and everyone freaked out because he's an actor, and that's quite unusual. And he said, "You know how wealthy I am? Of course, I'm a fucking conservative. I want to protect what's mine. Fuck me. Oh God."
Yeah.
Just a random note: have you heard how fucking depressing his life has been?
Kelsey Grammer?
Yeah. Like,
No.
most of the people he's ever loved have died in tragic accidents. It's so fucking sad. And no wonder he's developed a sense of fucking humor. Jesus Christ.
You're talking about before he became the guy
before, during, recently.
And then, oh Jesus.
It's really you can imagine that. Just like there's a Today I Found Out video on it. Like, check it out if you remember and if you care. But yeah, he just everyone, his sister, I think his mum. I could be complete. I just know that it was a lot of people, and you'd be like, I would start to not interact with other human beings for fear that they'd fucking die.
Or you'd go the other way.
Well, you.
Yeah.
Like, well, I didn't like those guys.
I will only interact with the people I hate the most. I want to meet the president. No.
That's
the stream's gonna get like completely wiped off the internet. My whole channel's gonna be gone tomorrow.
He said he wanted to meet the president, so he also wanted a curse of death. Fuck's sake. Was he wasn't Hitler into the occult? Oh, they always say he was into the occult to justify movies.
to justify Wolfenstein.
Yeah, to justify Wolfenstein and Hellboy. Although, to be fair, both of those things are quite good.
Wolfenstein's badass. I fucking love the new one. Or not the new one, because there's another. There's a newest new one coming out.
Did you?
It looks amazing.
Yeah. Did you see the Antifa reaction to the new one?
There was
an and it was very positive because they saw it as a training simulation.
No, this is fake. This is fake.
I don't know. I seem to recall that it was some known Antifa dickhead.
It's got to be fake. It's got to be like some troll. You never know now. That's the problem. You never know. The Boston Antifa site or channel is fucking hilarious, but it's obviously a troll. Like, it's not real Antifa kids. They're so much. They're honestly kind of better at it than the real Antifa. They're so much more organized.
I need to see this shit. Tilde tells Sick he bleached his asshole. Oh, that's that guy who always writes porn about me and Tilde. That's yeah, I'm just like they're so fucking funny though. Well, Tilde, this is why you're overestimating your own status and intelligence. Tilde, oh sick, I am enraptured by your debate skill and supple skin.
Why did
Cersei ran his hand down Tilde's glossy fur, feeling his delicate neck and caressing his moist
someone said I heard Boston Antifa are genuine. No, they can't be.
They can't be. Please.
It is so Poe. Yeah, it is so beautiful. Actually, it's kind of fun. I subscribed. I love that channel. But
is that like an actual YouTube or is it just a Twitter?
I'd say they have a YouTube channel and they make really funny videos, as far as I'm concerned. And if they're genuine, then it's kind of funnier, I guess. But
it's funnier whilst simultaneously. Well, I mean, what do they talk about? What do they say? Give us an example of why you think they're a Poe.
One of my favorite videos. The main guy, is like this really wimbly, kind of just like awkward to the camera. This is why I know it's fake. It's got that like The Office kind of quality to it, right? Like it's and he's like the whole video is about stop making fun of Antifa. I mean, come on, that's obviously it's just so
but
obvious.
At the same time, you could see Antifa members, because of just the type of people they are, saying stop making fun of us.
Yeah, but they would be trying more effectively, I think, to be hard asses, you know. And this guy's face, this guy shows his face, so to me, right there, it's a troll. Like,
I don't know. I would like if I was doing a fake Antifa thing, I would worry about showing my face.
Why am I not into your creepy fanfic? Others have written fanfics, and I don't read them.
Do you not find? Have you ever read one?
I've never read one.
Oh, come on, they're so fucking hilarious. Oh, I forgot you're a massive homophobe and you hate the gays.
Oh yeah. That's why. I'm not even gonna argue with you. I mean, it's not that it makes me uncomfortable or anything. I don't want to dedicate time to reading some weird thing that some stranger wrote about.
It's really, really funny.
I don't know.
Like this guy's one is always funny, at least to me. Maybe it's because I find things written about me that are somewhat I don't know. Because no one would write that about you if they didn't at least somewhat like the person.
Dude, it's not just that it's erotic fanfic; it's that it's fanfic, and I'm in it. That's weird.
Are you? Oh, it's your whole. Do you have like a fear of success?
Not in general. I don't like the idea of being a public figure or anything like that. That's terrifying.
You don't like the idea.
So why'd you start a YouTube channel? I don't know.
Because I'm an idiot.
I don't fucking know. Just stop. Do you think I think about the things that I do on a daily basis? Fuck yourself. Fucking assholes. Everybody's an asshole, by the way. I'm learning this.
Everybody. They're all
I used to be so optimistic, and then I started a YouTube channel, started interacting with you fucks.
Go check the like to dislike.
I just there's certain aspects of it that I don't understand, and I definitely don't understand any of these cunts. Like at all. I get it's funny. So you know what? I'll start to read it. I'll take back.
To me, if someone's taken the time to write something like that, I at least
as long as it's meant to be funny. It's not some weird fetish you're doing.
I mean, the fact that he said that it's creepy fanfic, I've got to assume no one who was into it would.
I don't know, man. People
call their own thing creepy.
A little weird, though.
You could always read my actual novels instead, Edindro. Now, see, that sounds terrifying. Reading a book. Ugh.
Novel? How about novella?
What, are you gay? What is the difference between a novel and a novella?
Page length. It's pages.
Oh, is a novella a mini novel? Like a mini novel. Cigarillo.
I don't know what like the actual like what makes a novel versus there's obviously.
What's the difference between a novel, a novella, and a short story?
Short story is way shorter than a novella.
Short stories are the only good things that Stephen King writes.
Not even. But
are you like a Stephen King fan?
No, I hate Stephen King.
Yeah, I just the only things that I've ever enjoyed by him are usually short stories because they're more concise.
The only thing
they have better ideas.
Some of the ideas are good, but none of them really are done well. And
no,
there is one I really liked the movie The Mist, and it all comes down to them changing the ending.
Okay,
and the ending of the movie The Mist is fucking genius, and I love it.
Is that the one where like everyone kills themselves or something, and then it's like a fucking million-year-old film?
Oh shit! I gotta invite Irate Bear because if I don't get him in here, then he's gonna start his own fucking stream.
Oh yeah,
and nobody gives a shit about that boring ass Sinatra stream.
Yeah, quick. That's the plan.
Internal server error.
All the people in who could possibly take any of our audience with them.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we mute them when they're in the stream.
I know. It's an even less structured stream than we usually do because we usually do actually have like a secret structure. Not really, but I mean we have a general idea of what we want to talk about. But this week I rolled out of bed and I said I don't fucking know what's going on anymore.
Yeah,
and I'm angry.
I knew that this week would be much harder for you than normal because work. You've been so used to lazing around like some sort of.
Well, see, I think the problem is that it's not proper work. It's this huge training thing. That is not normal. And I'm doing it now for a more. It's not the same job I had before. There's a lot of differences, and I'm now trying to specialize in a specific area as well as sort of general stuff, just keeping up, catching up with stuff. But I'm fucking mentally dead when I get home.
Hello.
Hey, Bear.
All right, mate.
How's it going?
Now we're
Pretty
just
good.
bullshitting.
It's very, very unusual for you not to come into a stream going, "What were you saying about me, you fucking slags?"
I'll
It
be
was just
honest.
that one.
I'm exhausted. I just recorded a video and I fucked up that many times. I nearly gave up.
Dude,
Yeah. I just you know me. I've got a big fat face and I trip over my own fucking cheeks.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I validate. Yeah, I can confirm all of that. So yeah, well, I mean, you'll fit right in. We're having it's a dull week when you think about it. We're all excited about VidCon, and I'm thinking,
but I'm not there. Why does anybody care?
Yeah, I'm just kind of jealous. I'm just kind of jealous that everybody's having a great week except for me and probably Sir Sick.
I'm
You're
jealous.
never going to go to VidCon.
I'm really jealous.
There's a very low likelihood of me ever attending anything ever again. We're trying to plan a fucking holiday, and it's just like, can we even go anywhere? I mean, who's going to look after the kids?
Yeah, you got to get rid of them.
Yeah, I was thinking. I mean, we talked about a garbage bin.
Yeah, how late is an abortion legal in England? I thought you were pretty progressive, right?
Well, I think we could. You can always basically, if we couch something in a similar fashion to the Brexit, I reckon we could get people to have a referendum for, ultra late term abortions.
Yeah, I'd say about 9.
And the thing is, you don't even need a doctor at that point because you just kill them.
Yeah, it's a lot easier. It's outside. Yeah. That's cruel. That's cruel. That's fucking cruel, dude. You use like the little air guns that they use on cows.
I don't have access to one of those. I have access to pillows and a reasonably tall building.
If you had a hammer,
spend the extra cash.
One swing.
Yeah, but I'm only going to fuck that up. I'm going to accidentally hold it the claw side, and it's going to stick into them, and they're going to run around in little circles screaming. It's just going to be a mess. Just mess everywhere. Fuck that.
Yeah. We're talking about...
What about what?
A sledgehammer.
A sledgehammer?
A sledgehammer.
It's bigger, isn't it?
I'd have to get them to sleep outside.
My arms are weak.
Then they stay still. I'm starting to feel sick at myself now. I'm going to stop talking about this.
You know how you invite
sucker, you love your kids. That's the problem.
I'll be there. They'll be on the floor, head between 2 blocks, and I'll be like, "Oh, they're sleeping."
Ed, you know
I
how
actually
you
like them right now.
You know how you invited me in to prevent me from starting another stream?
Oh no!
You know I scheduled one this morning, right?
Yeah, but now you're in the stream. You can't leave because of logic.
Fucking can.
Fucking.
No, you just wait till 6:30. I'm gonna wrap it up at 6:30.
He doesn't know what 6:30 means. Neither do
I.
I.
I don't know.
What's that in real time? You fucking. You got $2 off of T-Tac, by the way.
I don't know. It's an hour, so
he wants you to.
Hey, T-Tac, I'm gonna invite.
You're gonna invite T-Tac.
Owe him this, but I've hung out with him.
Oh, I didn't know he was a person who hung out. Yeah, get him on.
He's a patron, and he bought a shirt and for the one day that I sold it.
He was the one who basically paid for your cup.
Yeah, and I've been spamming the link out, so other people probably aren't going to come because they don't seem to be on. But
they're like, who's this Edindro cuck?
I don't care. I just want other people to talk, so I don't have to talk as much.
It's your stream.
He is literally that lazy.
I don't know. Like I said, nothing went on this week, but everybody's behaving like everything went on this week, and it's
there's stuff. I think there's stuff to talk about. You just don't want to talk about it. You're sick of it. You don't want to talk about me.
Video like after the Anita thing.
On
Twitter, and she was super fucking triggered.
Who?
Yeah,
who
well,
what?
I saw her. I actually saw her because she was at VidCon. She was there when it happened, and I saw her going off, and I agree with everything she said. I think I lost the passion for that particular subject. I don't know, like it is a weird thing that we blow up on such what is really a small thing to us. You know, the fact we see this all the time. And it's a big thing because Anita, I've heard people frame it like this: Anita and Sargon face to face for the first time. I'm like, all right,
This Sunday.
yeah, that's
I
that's
would pay to watch them have a fist fight.
they
And
almost
I wouldn't put my money on Sargon because he's a tubby little fucker. I reckon she's quite quick and quite nimble.
she's pretty like scratchy, clawy.
Yeah, I think she would fuck him up. I think she would fuck his
Sargon,
face up, and then
watch
he'd
out
have
for
nothing
that.
to sell. You what?
Sargon needs to watch out for that fucking schnauzer of hers. Fucking sharp things.
His eyes out.
I'll pick your eyes out. She does look like a witch. I've just realised.
The Wicked Witch of the
The Wicked Witch of the
Feminine, femme freak.
There's something there. There's a joke there that none of us can get because we're that talented. Yay!
yeah. But Base Mama was fucking like, I want to knock
she was
her
livid.
out.
She was livid, and it was actually kind of like I enjoyed watching. I didn't see the video she did after. I watched the video of her going off immediately after, where she was with the honey badgers.
Twitter.
So I'll check that out because I did enjoy what she had to say, but at the same time, I don't think it's ever going to get to me the way it gets to her. This is a small thing that happened.
To me, like it, in no way, shape, or form does this get to me, but I find it interesting.
If I had been there, I would have been laughing.
T-Tac can't come in. God damn it, T-Tac. I've been trying to get you. Fucking.
It's trying, you know you're trying to replace yourself desperately. I know.
I'm rescinding this invitation forever.
In fact, this is the second time you've basically tried to replace yourself.
Yeah.
We've only really done all these streams because on my back. Let's be fair.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the talent. You're just
shit.
the cunt.
Yeah, exactly.
But I won't do it without you because I'm too much of a fucking wuss.
You're needy.
I'm needy. I could, yeah. I've thought about doing streams on my own, and I just like, oh, I don't really want to.
Yeah. Well, I've thought about. Well, I almost did it last night because I really felt like I wanted to stream after. Okay, Friday night, I'm done. I get a fucking weekend, and I want to go on YouTube and be a shitlord and all that. And then I fucking get home, and I'm like, nah, I'll just go on Sinatra's stream. It won't matter.
Nothing matters.
I'm tired as fuck. But is that it hasn't really changed yet. I'm still kind of like, and the bigger problem is that I have to do work from home now.
Oh no!
So,
even on the Sundays?
Preferably on the Sundays. So, I can do it whenever I want. But it's important, and I want to make a lot of money. And it's not like YouTube's ever going to make me a lot of money. So,
well, no, I mean, you'd have to be talented for that.
That's why I'm telling people I just don't know when the videos are going to come back. I mean, honestly, I'm not saying they're gone. I just like, when am I going to get around to putting one together? I don't know yet. I haven't really.
They're all going to be stolen Cersei guest videos.
I think I might. My videos might be sort of made on different days, and then compiled together. You know, so I might write out a thing and then do a little bit each day.
I'm sure at some point you'll start to get really lazy at work, and you'll just start writing them while you're at work.
Possibly.
That sounds like something you would do.
Even I'd consider doing that.
No, I used to do that all the time. I used to write them at work.
Well, not writing at work, but doing it gradually as the week goes on. Just because I can't do daily content anymore. It's fucking killing me.
Yeah, man, I'm surprised it took you this long to burn out.
I burned out about 3 times.
Yeah, you did.
That's why I've got a schedule now. But yeah, I'm probably
what's your schedule like?
Change the schedule again because it's still too fucking much.
What is your schedule?
Don't announce the schedule to people. Just have it be your own little schedule.
Yeah, that's what I should do. That's what I should do.
I've got mine written on my fucking banner. Although I keep fucking up the spellings and stuff. I'm like, it'll sort itself out.
I've got it written on my new banner, like Irate Bear, Monday, Thursday, Friday, Geek Platoon, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday. But
that's way more than me.
I'm probably just going to do 3 on Irate Bear, 1 on Geek Platoon a week.
Yeah.
I haven't really been following Geek Platoon though. I should probably check that out. I want to talk about video games more. Because I want to play them more, but I can't. So I want to talk about them more.
You know what's fucked about Geek Platoon is I actually have to do research.
Yeah. Wait. Do you not do research?
Well, normally, barely. He just shits out a video.
Barely. Only when I fucking have to. I mean, I just pwn fucking people mainly, but I have done research in the past for some things, but I just prefer to call people cunts, really.
Yeah, me too.
There is a joy to that. What's the difference between doing research and constructing an argument? Is that the same thing or is that different?
That's different.
Well, it depends on the situation, doesn't it?
I spend more time
involve research.
well, my latest
it doesn't have to.
I had to actually do research for.
How much? I have to ask, like, when you're doing a particular video, either of you, how much time? Because today I've been doing one that's just really fucking annoying. Part of the problem is that it's all in foreign, so I've had to overdub it, which I fucked up because I did all my overdubs too slowly. So I'm going to have to redo them tomorrow because I tried speeding them up, not enough space. Some of them are literally like, when I fucking and I'm like, fuck, totally fucked it up. So I'm going to have to redo all of these overdubs. So that didn't help. But the whole thing is just really annoying because all the arguments are very vapid and just stupid and not thought through.
Why are you trying to debunk a foreigner?
Because it was fun. I mean, they made a video with English subtitles, really bad English subtitles.
It doesn't sound like fun.
And it was something interesting to talk about. Or at least sort of a jumping off point for something.
Could you not have found an article?
I hate doing articles with a passion. Although this is basically working out to be an article because I have to read out everything anyway.
Where's that article about the gay thing? Seriously, dig through your fucking messages.
I have it up.
God damn it! Can you link it? I want to read this because I didn't read it. I just read the headline and I was like, "That's probably good."
That's
probably fun.
It's pretty funny.
I saw the 3 dudes in a bathtub, and I was like, "Fuck yeah,
hot! That shit is hot."
Yeah, my latest video. Well, not my latest.
2 white dudes and a slightly brown dude. It's basically me, Ed, and Irate.
Yeah, sexy time.
I wish I was that fit. You're a bigot if you wouldn't have sex with a gay friend.
Oh, that's from that Medusa magazine. People were saying it's fucking satire.
Is it satire? Oh, that's going to ruin everything.
No, wait, it's 2
here.
The thing is, I got into a debate with people on this shit on Twitter because I was going to do a response video to it. And because Dave Cullen asked me to do his regressive news on Tuesday, I was going to put that in there as well. And I was like, is this a fucking Poe? And people were like,
it does kind of look like a Poe.
It does look like a Poe, but it looks pretty funny.
But the thing is, the shit that people say, it's not exactly far-fetched. I've heard this argument before.
I ruled the world.
Well, this is Riley Dennis' argument, basically, right? I mean,
if I ruled the world, I would ban Poes, and that way I would know. I would always know. Or if I had a superpower, it would be to always know if someone was a Poe or not. Because
bullshit, man.
Yeah, I not only spew it, I can detect it as well.
The website's only 11 days old, so that's something to take into consideration.
Oh yeah, no, wait, that can't be. That's not possible, is it?
It is.
Women's rights, popular culture, LGBT.
So basically, when this article was written, the website.
There's a bit that says trolls. There's a bit that says trolls, and the article in it is the. Oh no. I thought it was that one.
It's because the website's new.
Okay, I dared to voice my opinion online, and internet trolls descended on me. It's got the picture of the 3 guys in the bed, and it says retarded as fuck, insanity, mentally ill, degeneracy. I think this might be legit.
I don't know. I can't tell.
No.
I can't because I've
Unless
seen
they're really going for it.
I've seen this shit on everyday fucking feminism, and I've heard it come out of Riley's gob, and I have seen articles like this before that were real.
Well, this is the one where they're having a go at trolls, and it says, "Stop the presses. A woman had the audacity to express her opinion on the internet. What started out as a fine Tuesday evening quickly evolved into hours of emotional torment and abuse for me."
What the fuck? I could say something perfectly reasonable in a video, and I still get fucking trolled. Right?
Well, that's because you're the worst human being alive.
That is true. That is true. I'm friends with you two, so
yeah. I mean, you know, you got that darker skin, and it just deep down, I do hate you. I just every time I see it, and you know, I hear you unironically use the N word, and I'm like, oh, wish I could do that, and it makes me hate.
I never unironically use the N word.
I'm gonna figure out if this is a troll, and I'm gonna fucking read it.
But yeah, Sick, you were saying about research and stuff. You know, because I tend to do daily content, I don't exactly have the greatest amount of time to do it. But my latest video, well, not my latest video where I responded to Anita, but just by screaming at the camera. The one before that, I actually had to do some research because it involved Islam quite heavily. So, yeah.
Most of the time when I do research, it's usually because there's some sort of scientific thing involved, and I make big disclaimers that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But usually, the person who I'm talking to knows less than me, so there's always that. Like, I take the piss. I use it as a sort of get out of jail free thing. But at the end of the day, I do have an understanding of certain scientific principles, and then I go out and I go through some of the literature, and I make sure that because sometimes I think a thing is a scientific thing, and then I look it up and I go, oh, I'm completely fucking wrong about that, which is simultaneously really depressing at the same time. It's like, oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Like learning about, because I've got the fucking mental patient who does the mountain tree thing, if either of you even know what I'm talking about.
No.
There's a guy that I've got about 4 things on because he's got this long Uber video, and he believes that mountains are the stumps of gigantic trees that are made.
Oh no, yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'll link you the first video. You can have some fun with that. Yeah, he believes, and the deserts are the sawdust of those trees, and it's absolutely fucking brilliant. It's the best fantasy novel that you've never read. And
wait, who sawed the trees?
Well, what? It's funny you would say that. I don't know who.
What's the full argument here?
I know what he thinks they used. You know those big quarry machines? Did you watch Ghost Rider? I think it was the second one.
God damn, no.
Okay.
No.
Basically, there's these big quarry machines. They're a big fucking metal arm with what is essentially shitloads of scoops on a big wheel. And they stick that into the ground, and it digs up shitloads of stuff really quickly because it's fucking massive.
Right, yeah.
For some reason, he thinks those were used to chop down the tree.
What?
Even though they're quarry machines. Because he thinks that because there are ancient pictures with things that mostly look like dragons, but could vaguely be considered to look like those. And he's not a Poe. He is not a Poe, because I looked a little bit further into the video, and holy shit, that gets scary. Like some of the shit he starts saying, like, yeah, no, not a Poe. Maybe genuinely a mental patient. But it's got some fucking brilliant ideas. I love them. And everybody in every video has gone, this sounds like a fucking wicked D&D campaign / comic book / fantasy novel. Because it's everything supports the other thing. Underground caves. They aren't formed how... The science says that it's limestone melted by acid rain, but that's bullshit. It's actually the roots of the trees that were dug out. And because silica is what most crystals are made of, I don't know why. There's no why in 99% of this either, apart from Satan.
Right, okay, this guy is a troll.
He's
He's
got to
not.
be.
He might be a troll.
I mean, if I tell you that he believes that the Avatar movies are a recent history of the world,
Yeah, he's trolling. He's got to be.
I don't think he is. But even if he is, I've already stated this. I've looked through his comment sections, and there are real fucking crazies in there.
Okay.
And so that's always my justification. Like, regardless of XYZ person is a troll or not, if there's a decent enough percentage of people going, this is legitimately real, because this guy's a flat earther as well.
Is this an argument for like Nephilim? For like the
He may talk about Nephilim. He's not talked about them yet. But remember, when someone starts with one mental theory, most of the others are fair game for them. So
True.
even if you think they're a troll, he seems to genuinely believe that like the Earth is flat and at the center of it there's a hole that you can go down and there's another Earth underneath.
What?
The thing about the flat Earth is something I don't understand the conspiracy aspect of it. I don't get what.
Well, that's the biggest part that makes the least amount of sense. Someone did
Right,
the
guys,
math.
I have to go.
All right, get the fuck out.
Yeah,
If
go away.
you guys are still around when you finish, feel free to
Hop
DM
on
me.
over. Yeah, we're gonna do this for about a half hour
Okay.
longer. So
Okay, thank you for having me.
We'll see. All right, buddy. Take care.
Bye bye.
Boy.
See you later.
We do have some problems with our timing for some people. I've been throwing Roy from Very Nearly Viral. I've been throwing him links. He is never available on a Saturday night. 'Cause
night.
It's night for
drinking
you.
time.
And I it's something I didn't realize when we started this time, which I cannot change, which I cannot change at all, is that you have kids and that's why you can do this.
That's part of it, yeah. Because I literally can't leave the house at night.
Go out and drink like every other British person.
No, I stay in and drink and talk to you.
and for me, this is afternoon time, and I can actually
so you've
do
still
things.
got the whole night ahead of you,
Yeah,
and you can like go,
Oh, well.
You could go out in a bit if you felt like it, although you won't because
a normal person would do this. I would do it in the morning, and it would be a regular,
would
it
you
would be
know?
daytime for you. But no,
I wouldn't want to do this
Absolutely
during
not.
the day.
you wouldn't want to. Oh, you wouldn't want to do this at the time that I do it.
I wouldn't want to do this during the day because it would be like it'd be sort of midday. I wouldn't actually have the time.
What do you? Oh yeah, because of
This
kids,
is
right?
night. This is in the evening and it's a Saturday, so I don't have to worry about taking the kids to school in the morning. And
Right, and they're in bed.
Yeah.
Are they in bed?
yeah, they're
Or do
in
you-
bed at this point. So while they're
All
up,
right.
I don't want to do this. So this
So where
is
was
actually
Mystic today?
the perfect time. Do what?
Yeah, because it's for all intents and purposes, I am literally wrapping this up now, and I'm really sorry if this is a more even less structured and more boring stream. I just got nothing this week. I don't know why.
Because you're lame.
Well, I guess I know why. Yeah,
Because you're lame.
I'm adapting to life.
Yeah, you're gonna get To be honest, you've done quite well considering.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
You faggot.
I thought it was garbage. I thought it was this whole stream was shit. But we did have
No less shit than our usual.
We did have Sinatra, Irate Bear.
Yes.
So those count. They count as guests.
So that made it even worse.
it really fucked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I got nothing left, man. To be honest,
Fair enough.
go out, have fun, stop posting daily.
Who?
Well, I don't post daily. What do you mean, like tweeting? I do that when I'm having fun.
I do that when I'm having a shit, aka fun.
Yeah, I'll be fucking Kristen and I will tweet
Hey,
related.
something completely
I'll
different.
just argue.
It's something really mundane.
Yeah, I'll just argue
God,
with Christiosity or something. Yeah, I'm just.
Just go
That's what I'm
bored,
doing.
lol.
But as far as posting videos every day, nobody should post videos every day. Unless,
Edindro, go out, have fun, stop. I think they might be taking the piss, to be fair. There he goes.
You're all cunts. Yeah. And Roy's mad at me because I do these things. It's okay, Day. I invited Day is Dead as well, and she's doing stuff. Everybody's doing stuff. So
Yeah,
whatever.
Mrs. Sick has literally come over and picked up her headset.
Full disclosure, though. Hey, Miss Sick.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, Ed wants to
running
finish
out
the
of
stream
steam.
now because he's a cuck.
I'm running out of steam, and we've got typically we got 30 minutes left, and I got like nothing left. It's the first time this has ever happened where I'm just like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Well, apart from that time that you literally just stopped
That
doing
doesn't
it
count.
and then went to throw up.
Doesn't count. One, wasn't on my channel. Doesn't mean anything. Two, no, it was on your channel. And two, I was really hungover. So I mean, that's a legit excuse.
Not really. You shouldn't have been hungover. Stop being such a pussy.
I showed up and I took a sick day. I said, I gotta go.
Fair enough. No, I was reasonably certain that you. In fact, I was surprised that you even turned up. To be fair,
Why?
but it was on your channel, so that's because I knew that you'd be fucking wiped out by a week of actual. Even if it's not proper work, it's still.
Mm-hmm.
It's still
it's
draining
worse than
like
proper
work.
Proper work is like, I feel like I've accomplished something today. I'm gonna sleep well tonight, but this is education essentially.
This is more soul destroying. And
now I just think about it. I gotta fucking stay awake thinking about it. I went to bed and I fucking passed out for like 2-3 hours. I woke up and I was like, fuck, I can't stop thinking about all this fucking mountains of information I have to process. I hate.
And you haven't even learned anything.
I have actually. It's not a proper environment to sit for 8 hours and study the same general thing. Your brain isn't meant to learn.
You might have been better. I don't know. I don't know if it's the sort of company where you could get away with learn by doing.
Yeah, you can do it on your own, which is what I do. So
yeah.
I mean, you can, but it's not required. There's like a set requirement, which is just to know the thing and pass the test, kind of deal. So I'm not too worried about it. I just don't know. I just overthink and get it all caught in my head, and I really just would rather be grinding, and doing the job. But
for a second there, I thought you meant like in a video game that you want.
I would really like to be doing that. Yeah,
I'd be doing my job, but actually, to the side, I'd have a computer set up.
See, that's the thing. Then there's like beta testing, not very profitable, I don't think, in general, and it ruins games for you.
Yeah,
all of these things that sound really fun, they turn out to be garbage.
Which is amazing that they've managed to turn that into a business model. Play the game at its worst and spoil the best bits for yourself. $14. Thanks very much.
That's essentially proofreading,
Yeah, and the other thing is, it seems to be good for no one, because then when the game comes out, no one gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, the game's out officially now, is it? Really? So, I wasn't interested in it before because it was in early access, and now in my mind, you will always be in early access, so I'm not fucking interested. That's what
early access is a good idea that just sucks in practice. Usually, every now and then they got a good thing.
It only works when someone is in early access for about 2 months, which a few of them have been, and then
I don't know. But what about like Ark? Everybody likes Ark.
Yeah, I quite like Ark. Although apparently they've ruined it. It runs like garbage. And then they've released some fucking DLC before they finished the fucking game. Paid DLC. That was not a good move.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we're not really working on the game you paid for and isn't out. Yeah, fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's the whole thing with Kickstarters and stuff. I got roped into the early access early on.
I've never done a Kickstarter. Have you done Kickstarters? Like as in paid for one?
Have I? Oh no! Fuck no! Why would
I was a little bit tempted by the quote unquote Castlevania one.
Oh god, no!
But because I'm well into Castlevania games,
I'm comfortable enough that I know, like, if there's a Kickstarter I really want to see,
if I really want it, then other people will likely want it because I'm good.
And other people, like, if they all thought like me, the whole Kickstarter thing would die, and that would be fine as well. But yeah, I mean, there's going to be enough people, and I'm not going to be one of those people. I don't crowdfund.
Yeah, I don't see the Shenmue one doing very well though. I think that's going to be a clusterfuck.
people are
And
revisiting.
I like the Shenmue games.
No, man, you got to revisit the games. They're terrible. They're awful.
Oh no, they are, but there's something endearing about them.
I don't think
And the
you can go
fighting
back
system
and
is
say
excellent.
that. When's the last time you played Shenmue?
A couple of years ago.
You should do that on your little Twitchy stream thing.
You want me to do that so the game starts pissing me off. I'm like, fuck Shenmue
Exactly.
3.
I want you to remember. No, I want you to go back to Shenmue 2, and I want you to do forklift racing, and I want you to tell me how
Wrong
you
one.
ever derive. Whatever.
one.
Who cares? Who gives a shit? It's all the same game. That's the other problem with it.
Yeah, but
It's
the
all
thing
same
is, what I'm
fucking
actually
game.
going to do is I'm going to start the game, make a beeline to the arcades, and just play Outrun for 2 hours.
Yeah, okay, that's a problem. That's a problem with your game. If the most fun you can get out of it, you could have on like a
on an emulator.
couple
Which I
hundred
would be playing the
kilobytes
game
of
on an emulator to play a game in the game that's essentially another emulator. It's emulatorception, and it will destroy us all.
Shenmue was there. I can't recapture that moment because I agree with you though, because I had a Sega Dreamcast.
Yeah.
And it was the glory days where you could just rip games easily.
Oh yeah,
because
it had no copy protection essentially.
Exactly, that wasn't a thing. So, well, it kind of was. I think I don't know how they did it.
You needed a loader, but the loader was like free. The loader worked off of a burnt disc. That was the problem with it. It would read.
Yeah. So yeah, most things would work. And so I played Shenmue and I loved it. And I went back to it recently. And God, it is bad. And it's not bad. See, Days Dead is saying Shenmue is awful in the best way.
Yeah.
No, it isn't. It just used to be. It used to be because there was like no other.
Do you think Resident Evil or Shenmue's got the best voice acting?
I would say that Shenmue has significantly better voice acting than the first Resident.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No,
really?
I disagree. It is so bad.
Do you know why?
It is funny. It is funny. You can get genuine like The Room type entertainment from the terrible voice acting. It's funny.
I think it's a lot of fun. I like it when you're fucking about with the little cat. Cause
it's just broken, man. I don't know. I can't play it now. I loved it back then, but I cannot recapture why.
I think one of the biggest problems with it is like you walk about 10 feet and then you have to have a loading screen if you want to get anywhere. Because all the little areas are about 10 square feet.
I think it's
the fighting was weird.
As you get older, you realize how much little time you have, and now you got to spend time messing around carrying boxes and using a forklift that goes 2 miles an hour.
That's not true for me. That's not true for me because I am a weirdo and I play what me and my friend at work we used to call dad games.
Well, like Euro Truck Simulator.
Euro Truck Simulator, Viscera Cleanup Detail, where you're literally it's a funny concept. Viscera Cleanup Detail is a funny concept because it's literally
I imagine
going
it's
through
really fucking satisfying.
No.
Is it not?
Well, yes, in a way, but I don't understand
yes.
how to explain it because it sounds like the most boring thing ever. If you want to break it down to what it really is, the cute gimmick is that you're cleaning up after like other video game superheroes who went and just shot up the place.
Yeah,
so
other shoot-em-ups.
You're cleaning up, dead bodies, and of course it's like tentacles and demon arms and whatever the scenario is. And there's some tailored to like Shadow Warrior, the game. There's like a special level.
There was literally a special version of that appears free from time to time in places.
Yeah,
and it's
and you're just picking up body parts and you're putting them in a little bucket and putting the bucket in the incinerator, and then you're mopping the blood, and that's it.
Yeah,
that's the game.
And it's like co-op up to 4 players or something like that. Like it has like
is there co-op? I didn't know that.
There's a robust multiplayer.
No way.
Yeah,
no way. I didn't know that. Damn. Yeah, like a team of janitors.
Do we need to find 2 other people who are? Because I would play that. I've just never had the chance.
I have the game, so if it's got multiplayer
co-op, I want to play that shit again. I may have cleaned all those places to 100% completion, but I would do it again. That's the joy.
Yeah,
and then have a version that works with Euro Truck Simulator, where you've taken all the rubbish, and then you have to drive 200 miles across the country to a disposal facility.
Yeah, but doesn't Euro Truck Simulator make a little more sense because there's a core game there? People like to act like there's no real game there, but there is. You're making deliveries. You got time limits.
Big rigs off the road racing. That's real trucking.
Yeah, but there's a real game there. You've got time limits. You do have sort of quotas, and stuff for the cleanup, but it's really just mop and shit.
You mean basically challenges? Because I have actual both those games, and I've not played either because I have 2,000 fucking games, and that's what happens.
And you have kids. but Euro Truck Simulator is there's a real game there. You want to make your money. You don't want to. You get too many traffic infractions, and you gotta fucking you don't have the money. And
occasionally you want to drive into oncoming traffic because you're a lorry and they aren't.
Yeah, because you can.
My dad's a heavy goods driver. So he goes to work for 10 hours.
He would play the fuck out of that
game. And then plays Euro Truck and things like that.
He would totally do that. He is ultra anorak.
Yeah, so with this nonsense fucking pointless stream that we've done today, I would listen to this while playing Viscera Cleanup Detail, and that would be fine. And it wouldn't matter to me that the stream was so garbage. So I advise that everybody played that when you're dealing with garbage streams like
I love Viscera Cleanup Detail. Edindro, will you sanitize with me?
No, everything you say is creepy.
It's almost like it's intentional. I wish he didn't have like a really normal name as well. Just Aaron Wilson. Hi, I'm Aaron Wilson. I write fanfic about green deers and knights.
Yeah.
Is it even considered gay porn, or is it just bestiality? I don't know.
All right. I'm gonna wrap it up early.
We got 15 more minutes.
We got most of the way there.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys,
and we got to talk about games. How many fucking followers did we lose during that time? Yeah, 30.
50. almost no. Like from the peak, we've lost almost 50, but that's fine. We've got 56 people that are for some reason still here. I'm sorry. We'll do better next time. I'm just not in the fucking mood. I didn't want to not do the stream. So
dislike the stream then.
Yeah.
Dislike, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's time to dislike the stream. Just remember, yeah, there we go.
We did get we had guests, man. I did it. We got Sinatra Says, he's someone, and we got Irate Bear, who is also a person.
These are the persons. Oh, they're trying to fuck with you now. They're not even disliking it. In fact, some of them liked it more, apparently. Fuck's sake. Bastards.
I don't know what I want anymore. Anyway, you guys, I was looking at chat. You guys have a lot of fun in chat all the time anyway. So if anything, we do this.
Sometimes that bothers me because it's like they're not even listening to us. I'm like, the fuck?
Like they're having more fun than we are.
Yeah, they just pause the video and just chat about us.
Dude, I've done that like quite a lot, actually. So
yeah,
it does happen.
I would say that's most of my... Because if you're going somewhere for the chat, the video does get in the way.
Yeah, it does. I can't pay attention to these two things. But anyway, guys, thanks for coming. Hopefully you had fun in chat. And if you're listening to this off the air, why? Why? Actually, give me 1 second. I'm gonna do something real quick.
If this is an air horn, I won't be happy.
To be honest, you might not see anything here.
Oh God! It's you're going to show us your crotch, aren't you?
For all intents and purposes, this stream is over. Give me a minute.
Come on, I want to see it. Let's see the tiny Edindro penis. ...
God damn it! Nothing is working for me right now.
What are you actually trying to do?
I'm not gonna fucking tell you.
I want to know. Don't do this to me.
No, I mean, I figure it's a bad stream already. I'll just go ahead and make it as bad as possible.
You're a fucking piece of shit. Sometimes I would hurt you.
Stall for a little more time.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sir Sick, the social inequality crusader. This is my friend Edindro. He likes to fuck dogs. That's why his avatar is a dog that smokes a pipe the pipe is a euphemism for penis.
What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know. I'm riffing. Fuck you. Don't ask me to do something because I'll just start talking nonsense. More nonsense than usual.
I like it though because you get really awkward. You get really like you feel like you're on the spot.
I'm not awkward.
I'm gonna be.
Okay, tell me a story.
Tell you a story. Once upon a time,
tell me a quick
there were
story.
3 little piggies, and they were cunts. So I ate them. The end.
God, you're so cringy. So fucking cringy.
I have to tell my kids fucking stories, and they just like really bullshit ones that involve them and the cartoons that they like.
And the Avengers.
I wish it was the
you
fucking
have girls.
Avengers.
You have girls.
Like Wonder Woman,
Yeah.
Batman.
They like the costumes of Wonder Woman and Batman. They don't know who they are. Oh my god! Though one of them, she's got a Wonder Woman crown, and sometimes she'll go to bed with it on. And if I say good night to her with her name, she'll go, "No, Daddy, Wonder Woman," and that's fucking adorable. And it just
But she's not Wonder Woman.
You're not really Wonder Woman. Well, she's Wonder Woman, and her sister is Batman Girl. Not Batman.
She's a Batman girl.
She's Batman Girl.
That's adorable.
It is fucking painfully adorable. It makes you just want to just punch him in the face.
And then they rip wallpaper off the walls.
Yeah, fuck me. That was slightly annoying. Don't want to talk about kid stuff too much, but don't have them. They tear your wallpaper off the wall in huge fucking chunks.
All right.
Have you figured out your bullshit yet?
I tell you,
what is it?
I offended him too deeply. I was gonna get white YouTuber and then end the stream, but anyway, all right. sorry, it didn't work. Anyway, guys, thanks for coming on.
If you'd invited Sinatra, he would have just turned up half an hour fucking late.
I don't like kicking people. It's much better just to bring someone on and then end the stream.
Just end the stream. It's not as bad, and you make sure you end it by leaving the call.
That's right. He's going to go off and be super successful by pandering to big YouTubers. So anyway.
I wonder why he doesn't want to talk to you.
I don't know. Anyway, thanks for coming, guys. We'll do it again, whether you like it or not. Goodbye.
Yeah. Bye.